anti-regeneration is going to go a long way, but I think right now SRG, their composition requires a lot of economy, which is why I'm leaning more towards Aurora.
Leo?
Damage profile, I like Aurora's more.
Yep.
This is not optimistic. This is actually just brass tacks talking.
So let's see if Aurora can actually push this to 2-1 for them. Or will SRG be the first one to go to match a point? Welcome to game number 3. The series has been great so far. SRG has delivered bangers, so has Aurora, and I'm sure that we're going to have fun. Nice, Miracle, let's go.
Welcome to
We
Mobile
are going,
Legends.
and I'll tell you what, this is dangerous grass. This is a dangerous lineup, man. I would say from SRG. I like what they did. They got the Hilda. They've got a couple of grounds covered. Whoa! That's what I'm.
Oh my
That's what I'm saying.
God!
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is dangerous. You walk in, and you never know. There's a sneaky Hilda in the bush, but the fact that they also got the regen, it's Yue, will go down to Stormy. You have to respect the 100% win rate. Zetien, Yue's regen was popped. He should have recalled, dude.
Dude, that's dangerous range too. That was what I was gonna get. I mean, look at.
Oh my goodness. Dude, Light, don't stay. Please, go home. Okay.
Yes, Light. That range from Zetien is pretty crazy.
Oh.
This is what we all experience now, especially on the buff. That technically. What do you do? Like, how do you lane? What do you lane against that?
Maybe don't walk into the bush against a Hilda first level 1, and then recall after your regen gets popped, right? Like, there are 2 steps before that, or before we get to this position. But now that we're here, yeah, I don't know how they're gonna lane against the Zetien, dude. We were talking about instant prio, but if you get poked that much, there is no instant prio here for the Cho and the Eve.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude.
I mean, on top of it, like Gideon mentioned, you know, during the draft, one of the great things about the Zetien is you have that passive built in to kind of, oh man, it just looks like they're playing range everywhere. Oh, okay.
For a second, I thought he had flicker because damn, he's going in aggressive.
That's why I was saying this lineup is dangerous in itself, because SRG is able to go ahead and capitalize on a lot of that. And not to mention the amount of vision that this lineup gives them too. So what this means for Aurora Gaming Philippines is that they have to choose their windows of opportunity very crucial, and they got to be on point with it. They've got to be able to make it work, but because this early game pressure was already put onto them, they're not going to be able to contest this first turtle, as it's already secured up by SRG. And here comes the pressure in the jungle. Edward?
So away the purple buff. Light goes over to Jikudo, but Stormy's able to flick around, and he gets the kill too. Now throwing a ruin onto nothing but they won already.
Nothing but air right now, Cram, though. He's going to wait for the Gleam to come up. You know, but that's the thing. That's what I was saying. Light goes in. He doesn't have a level 4 yet. Didn't burn the flicker either, but he just got destroyed as soon as he went forward. So, you know, one of those things that Aurora Gaming Philippines, I don't know, Yums, is he going to go for Domikite?
Yup, he wants to go for it. Oh my god, the Secret Vision as well! A flicker out as Light goes in with Jikundo, but there's no way the Dragon now needs to be caught in the Zaman Force. He become the steed. Yums able to flicker out of safety, but Innocent's now going to be caught all alone. Pops in a Purify, and now gets shredded back.
Oh, Innocent. What? Not going to be able to get away. Almost did. Light will take that kill secured for Aurora Gaming Philippines. So at least able to find something on the map here. They've been struggling. Oh, there it is.
Jikundo flicker. That's Light giving the kill over to Domengkai. And finally, he has some space to breathe, dude. He's already 2 levels down on Innocent.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Is Domengkai going to be able to get away? Okay. Very close.
Oh my god. They don't want to stop, guys! Shoots Domengkai down with the arrow.
Domengkait's just let me play, guys. I'm trying to get out of here. He had so much attention towards his lane, but that's exactly what you need to do if you're SRG. Put the pressure on Domengkai or elsewhere, because you have so many opportunities to be able to do that. You've got so much vision to play into. So now with this bit of a lead that they built up, Turtle's going to be up at about 15, and they'll be in a good position for that. And, you know, Aurora Gaming Philippines has to kind of go back to the drawing board with this lineup and just kind of slow down. Part of this lineup is allowing that scalability to happen because they're losing the range battle. A lot of this is because, you know, you have to rely on the Cho. Now that you're around level 4, you have a little bit of protection, of course, with UA's RWM. But they want to go and contest this turtle.
Look at the poke. Before the fight even starts, Light is already down to a quarter of health as Cram holds on to the turtle. Now Phantom Steed coming down for Demonkai, but it's going to be Cram zoning him away with the help of Yums. Bravest fighter from Edward doesn't get it down. Fury of the Phoenix, though. Yums doing a ruin on Demonkai!
Oh, that was a great take. Dominkan and UA are here to set up. Yums might be able to actually get away still. Light goes under the safety of the turret, but second turtle goes in the hands of SRG. Oh no, this is tough. I don't think they're just forcing them to take the long route, man.
Yeah, Yums wants to stop the recall again, and he does! Light has to move. That was a feint from Yums. He didn't even know.
It's a dangerous Hilda, man. I'm telling you. Like,
It's the most annoying Hilda I've ever seen.
it's the way it's meant to be played. Yums is doing great work here, being a threat, especially on those, those spaces around the jungle where Demon Kite is trying to go ahead and try to get some vision or contest these objectives, but Yums providing so much information to SRG's lineup just kind of gives them an easy time to take objectives, and honestly, that's probably how the next turtle's going to go as well. Aurora Gaming Philippines, in the meantime, have to go ahead and play into pick-off potential. The problem with that is, like I said, who are you going to pick off? Well, most of the time, you're going to have to try to make a play either in the gold lane, because trying to find out either Yums or Stormy and get through that passive is hard enough. So that's why Light has to just kind of protect Dominkite and pick off Innocent if you can, but then you also have a Purify there.
So that's the rapid boots for Dominkite, and he actually went Hunter Strike. So no Sky Piercer yet, and it makes sense. Demon, oh my lord, that is a tilter. Phantom Steed used after, what, 2 shots on a Mountain Shocker. Innocent in the bottom lane winning hard in this matchup as well. This ain't looking good for the Northern Lights.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. You're losing on all fronts right now if you're Aurora Gaming Philippines, and you kind of see it in the way that they're moving around the map, some of the decisions that they're making, and SRG knows to continue to put the pressure where they can. Demon Kai isn't falling too far behind in terms of levels or anything, but it's more so of, what can this lineup actually do at this portion of the game, and it's just not too much yet. So it's kind of more of a survival strategy for Aurora right now. This last turtle of the game's coming up. Selling our Red Giants will go ahead and swing on forward. It looks like Aurora still wants to go ahead and show face here, but Dominkite less than half health.
Yep.
It'll be really hard to pull off.
Yums is 1v1ing there. Light, oh, he goes for the way of the dragon early with Zikuno as well, but he couldn't find it. Now with the Throne of the Ruin and the Fury of the Peaks, Demon Kai zone. Yums again giving it the kill. At least they're able to pick up a kill back on Skies, but Demon Kai zone completely away.
Zoned away, and Edward falls in exchange. That turtle's going to be there to take Demon Kite, and Light trying to get away, but Cram and Yums are there, and Demon Kite falls for the second time in the game as a third turtle is secured for SRG.
The Red Giants are just stomping through Aurora Gaming Philippines. Skies died there, and still, they weren't able to win it out. Innocent. Perfect turtle. Light goes in, wants to go for the Jikuno, but he has to remember Stormy has the passive, and Yums is right there. Dominkite to walk in, man! Hilda going for the damage against Stormy, able to survive! And now it's Light going in, he has enough damage! Stormy will fall, Light gonna be taken low, and he actually does get away. But man, for the price of Dominkite, and now he dies as well!
Oh, Light's trying to run, but Yums is locked on target, and Light will survive. But yes, they lost Dominkite for Stormy. And Dominkite is who Aurora Gaming Philippines has to kind of rely on to have a chance in the late game here. Right now, you're looking at, man, look at the difference of the gold lane.
Nice, Sue. It's becoming a problem now. Why? Because look at Dominkite. You know Sky Piercer. He's like, yeah, nah, that ain't working. I need more damage right now because if I don't farm, I won't even have enough bullets to get those executions.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to see a Sky Piercer at all. If we do, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Second to last item or last item is somehow Aurora Gaming Philippines gets control of this game. But right now, from the start, it has been no control at all. They just kind of, they're on the roller coaster of SRG, and they've just buckled in, basically. Like, it's really difficult to make this composition work because of just what is provided with the range, the vision, and everything else like we mentioned for SRG. So for Aurora, they're almost in this moment where it's like, all right, Dominkite will protect you with everything we have, and hopefully that Granger will scale up. Same thing with Eve. I mean, Eve can also scale up pretty well. We've seen some great Eve RWMs change the tide of these games or team fights. But so far, there's been no chance around objectives, and this Lord's coming up at 10. They have no turrets on the map. They're absolutely...
Hellcurt, what?
Whoa! I didn't know we had a Hellcurt.
Dark Knight Falls.
Oh, hold on.
This could be.
This could be.
The Undertaker? I don't know. What else can we hint at when it comes to this, All right. Hey! Don't you worry, folks. This is what we call...
What do we call this?
Sometimes you just gotta go blank.
Sometimes you gotta
Just
blank.
the way the screen went. Oh, Innocent.
Innocent, wonder what he's doing.
Look at those fingers, man. He's going in.
It looks like he's
tapping on the Harith.
That's definitely a Zound 4 somewhere.
You know, how's life?
How's life going, you know? Oh, wait.
Lord
Oh,
slain by someone.
Who got the Lord? I don't know if they're... Well, you know what? We can just take a breather here, man.
We can take a breather.
I don't think the players are. Obviously
Okay,
the players
they're
are.
smiling, so it should be Selangor Red Giants.
Yeah. Selangor Red Giants must have the Lord. Okay, so...
Okay, and it seems like Selangor Red Giants is going to go through it. I don't know, 5,000 gold lead before
that
you
happened.
went to the Hellcurt Ultimate, Dark Knight Falls. Someone turn on a torch on the phones, you know, because like usually that's how you...
Come on, we can make something happen here. Right now, I mean, they're still in the game, so...
Oh, lights looking at yeah.
Based on this, it looks like Aurora's on the defense. Like, they're going to have to defend here. If that really was that Lord secured, Mirko, I mean, this is tough to really see what's going on, but...
Yep. Trying to find out what's going on right now.
Okay, yeah, we see the items. Gold, but that's about it, man. The Lord went to SRG, it looks like.
Does look like Dominkite is actually, going to ignore the Sky Piercer completely, by the way. He goes straight for the Sea Halberd after the Milfig Roar. So it's really all about putting in more damage here to deal with Selangor Red Giants.
UA is dead right now. It looks like they traded somehow. Yooms and Innocent are dead, from what we can at least see here. And again, we're kind of looking behind us, guys. And unfortunately, we're going to have to
dead
wait
too.
For this the technical difficulties to get set up here, because Yooms is up. There's Innocent. Everybody's back up. I'm not sure. They must have just cleared the Lord out, man. I'm assuming. I'm assuming they got the Lord cleared. They probably had a base defense.
Aurora just used all their ultimates. They're going to go in, I think.
They must be
Big fight ensues.
You know, I almost wish we had game sounds too, so we could. Unfortunately, we don't have game sounds either, guys, right now. So
please be patient with us, boys. We're working through this right now. We got a technical issue.
All right, some items.
Oh, we back.
We have a transition here.
We got the fans in the building.
Well, are the players still playing? I mean, behind us, we lost the information that we had.
Okay.
They are still playing, man. Can we get a camera behind the players?
Can we understand what Doming, like, expression-wise? How do you play Granger when you get? We're back, folks.
We're going back to the game, and ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being patient. Here we go.
We're back.
13 minutes in. Where are we here? Okay.
12 minutes in, about to be 13. Lord was already taken earlier. No baser is taken, but the top side baser is already really low. And SRG
Still
have a 6,000 gold lead, so they built 1K over the course of the few minutes we were gone.
All right. Lord is up. SRG still in control. Nothing changed. I mean, that was quite the long ultimate from Hellcurt. That's not even in the game, but hey, we're back. Aurora seems to somehow defend their base turrets at least, but now they're going to have to do it again with Lord security here for SRG. So we'll see. I don't know if they bought enough time, man, because, you know, part of this was, where's the scaling for Dominkite? Is he going to be able to catch up? It looks like he did pick up the Sky Piercer, though. Yep. So after he went the Hunter Strike, Sea Halberd, and the
fifth item,
he goes the Sky Piercer. And if they hold on long enough, maybe that Sky Piercer, once it gets some stacks, might be able to change some of these fights.
See, the thing I would love to see right now is Dominkite's actual stacks. Not the Sky Piercer stacks, but how many bullets he has, because the way Selangor Red Giants have been playing the entire game, it really feels like they've already taken out the biggest threat of a Granger in the late game, which is the scaling. He's died 3 times. He was denied so much gold. He's 2 levels down on enemy gold lane.
Well, we'll see if this actually plays a part. They're going to be able to clear out that mid lane, but they still have to deal with the Lord up top.
Yeah, they're going to crack this open now with the help of the Lord charge. And that's about it for now. Aurora Gaming Philippines did a good job clearing out mid and bot, and now for SRG, they're going to have to wait for the next waves to come through. Lord will be cleared for free. Dominkite getting those stacks. You can already see them trying to funnel as much of those stacks to Doming.
Mid-wave push, Dominant Force drop down. They're going to initiate here. It looks like Edward taking a brunt of the damage, but they'll clear out the waves and maintain the mid base turret. So Aurora Gaming Philippines, despite being down 7,000 gold, SRG still respecting what the potential could be there. We've seen it before where you fumble a 7,000 gold lead or 10,000 gold lead and things turn around. So right now they want to take the discipline route, keep it safe if they can, but it looks like Mount Sharker is going to be used. And still, it's just Aurora Gaming trying to scrap up what they can. An antique crevasse now picked up for Light. Maybe going to make his, maybe it'll allow him to stay alive a little bit longer once he's trying to get those kicks off. But also there's a whole lot of now magic damage and penetration that SRG is able to utilize because of the fact that you have the Divine Glaives to worry about and even that Holy Crystal Divine Glaive over here for the rest of the lineup. Now a little bit more defensiveness for SRG as well.
Let's take a look at the items here. Okay, so Innocent's already fully built up as well, and somehow, again, Domenkite, it's through those waves and the lures that they were given that they are able to actually climb back up, because I think it was a bigger lead earlier for Innocent, probably because he also died. So he's building towards that last item, and I don't know if that's Blood Wings? I assume it is Blood Wings.
Blood Wings. Yeah, maybe potentially Blood Wings. Not sure what else he would want to go here on the Harith. But nonetheless, you got quite a bit of scaling. I mean, even looking at Cram, he's got a Guardian Helm plus the Ice Queen wand to go ahead and help slow down the members of Aurora Gaming Philippines once he jumps on in. He's tanky enough to just soak up a lot of damage. So this Alice might be a problem. And that's why Light's job right now is pretty difficult. You know, he's got to be able to go ahead and find a way, not just to find a way, but also provide the information that's needed here, because we're seeing how difficult it is for Demonkite as well to make use of this Leomord, who's been such a strong hero pick throughout the M7 World Championship right now, but it looks like they want to go ahead potentially contest this if they can find the angle they're looking for. Light's swinging on around.
Whoa.
It's going to be a reset on the Lord, though.
Yeah, look at Yums. Aurora trying to get control over the Lord. They're actually going to be able to take the aggro, but Yums gets a really good flank here in the behind. That's a Mountain Shock coming down, and Yums has a position on Domenkite. Fear the Phoenix coming down, and it's the Skies Mountain Shocker!
Domenkite is gone in an instant, and now Aurora's on the run. But with those 2 kills as Yue fell as well, SRG gives the call. They want to push down the bottom lane.
That's the problem when you play a clean front to back. Yums doesn't care, and it cancels out the recall of Demonkite. What a read by Yums! And there's no way Demonkite can go for the 1v1 here. It's gonna be Innocent jumping into Zaman Force over on Edward. He's trying to buy some time. Light doing a good job at forcing the minions to the mid-turn, but he will fall.
Oh, they clear out the minions so they stay a little bit longer. Demonkite still being chased down, and he just wants to buy enough time. You have Edward still alive, but can he delay this further?
Now it's Innocent again. Zaman Force coming down. Edward already used the Bravest Spider. He's going to go down. And Selangor Red Giants are a game away from etching their names, their region, into the history books.
SRG came out swinging once again.